It was a lively and welcoming atmosphere at the first ever Blue Mountain Lake Homesteaders Meetup, with hundreds of people in attendance. This event brought together individuals from all walks of life, including YouTubers, social media influencers, and the local homesteading community. The event featured a range of activities for children, including a highly popular dunking booth where kids, and even some adults, took shots at dunking their favorite YouTubers. The booth had the longest line throughout the day. There was also a fishing derby and a pie-in-the-face event, providing plenty of laughs and entertainment. People traveled from near and far to join in the fun. We spoke with folks from Florida, Arizona, Texas, and even Georgia. Carol from the Rambling Peach YouTube channel, who made the trip from Georgia, shared her excitement.
Hello, I'm Lindsay Cooper with Coal Creek Media, and I'm here with
Carol, the Rambling Peach.
Yes, from Georgia.
Yes, I am.
So what part of Georgia?
I'm in LaGrange, Georgia. That's about 100 miles south of Atlanta and 40 miles north of Columbus. So, Georgia, the two bigger communities around.
And what inspired you to start doing it?
I was just a follower, and I went to a couple of YouTube meetups, and then the people that I knew kept saying, well, you need to do it, because my children were in Germany, and they said that's a good way, because you can't call.
Yeah.
And they said that's a good way for them to see what's going on. It doesn't cost them anything to watch YouTube. So that's how it got started, and it's just went from there. And I said, I'm going to do it as long as I'm having fun. When I quit having fun, I won't do it anymore. But so far, I've loved it.
And so what all is your content?
My content is a little bit of everything that we do out in the country. I have sheep, goats, one horse that I've had forever since he was 3 years old, and he's about 25.
What's his name?
His name is Lightning, but he's Sugar Lips and Sexy Man and everything you can imagine,
Yeah.
He just has a million names, and everybody loves him. He's one of those horses that you could put a 2-year-old on that would ride him like this. And he's a gaited horse, and he's super smart. He's just old now, but he can still ride, and very healthy. And I have chickens and turkeys, and we just hatched out 11 baby turkeys, the mom did. And so we got them up in a horse stall and fenced around it to keep them up. About 3 days before I left and went to Missouri to the Ozark meetup, and then came back to this one, and then I'll be heading back home. But I do raised bed gardening, I like to do crafts, and I do a lot of camping and travel. And I've started doing some tiny house videos, and I really enjoy the tiny house videos.
Yeah. So what all do you do on the tiny house video?
I just go to different places and video, like we went to the Tiny House Expo in Madison, Georgia, and I videoed all the ones that they brought there. And they had container homes and a lot of bus builds that people had done. Also, vans. But they had 4 or 5 different companies that brought in some of their models for you to view, and so I did the videos, what I thought from those. But it's hard when you're in that big a group because there's so much noise around.
Yeah.
So I'm wanting to go to, I'm going to one up in the other side of Atlanta. Can't think of the name of the town now. When I get back home, and doing some videos in their warehouse where they build them. They're going to let me come and tour the warehouse and tour their models that they have there that you can view. And then I'm going to be going up to Tennessee and doing that Incredible Tiny Homes, do their tours and all. So I think that'll be real exciting. Get to video some of the people that actually live in some of the communities.
And I think that's the answer now with the big tri-state,
Exactly,
housing and stuff like that. I've mentioned that before.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
So what is your impression of the Arkansas area here?
Oh, it is absolutely beautiful here. If I didn't already live where I live in Georgia and everything paid for, I would be living here.
The meetup was organized by a group of YouTubers who recently moved to the area from Florida, Arizona, and New Mexico. David from Come On Keeping It Real YouTube channel spoke about the inspiration behind the event. What inspired you to start this?
What inspired it is we're kind of a tight-knit community. We've kind of came from all over the country. Some of the initial ones that came here, we met online. I actually started in Florida. They was in Las Vegas, Arizona, and we kind of met at a meetup, kind of similar to this. And it's just a lot of like-minded people that want to kind of get back to that community first type of thing. Because I feel like nowadays that's getting further and further away. And so a lot of like-minded people that's just all about helping each other and doing good. We just love it here. It's like living in a Hallmark movie. And we enjoy it, and the community is steady growing and growing and growing. And being that a lot of us are coming into this community, a couple of the causes that mean a lot to us is children and getting children outdoors and active and kind of letting them know where their food comes from, and you know, that kind of stuff that's getting lost in the world today. And veterans. Without veterans, we wouldn't have any of this that we're doing right now. We wouldn't have the freedom to do what we're doing right now. And there's a lot of veterans in our community and our subscribers all around the world that have paid the ultimate price, and their families and everything. So this is just our way to kind of give back to the kids and also to the veterans, and also to just say thank you to the community, really.
And so how long have you been doing it?
I've been doing YouTube for almost 4 years now. I was actually an IT manager for a long time, and I own a steel company as well, so it's very different. I never would have believed that I would have been a YouTuber.
Yeah.
But it just started growing, and kind of moved up here, and now I get to kind of do what I love, what I would do without YouTube either way, and actually share it with a lot of people and inspire a lot of people. We get a lot of people that's having health issues and stuff like that watch our channels, and they say that it just helps them get through so much. And so it's really heartwarming. You know, for me, that's the big thing. Is,
like therapeutic almost.
Yeah, very therapeutic. And the kids, for me, I'm huge. My first video talked about why I'm doing this was about teaching kids about how to build things and how to go after it, work hard and be a good person and all of that. And you see a lot of little kids running around here today. And for me, the kids are my specialty. I'm all about the kids.
What's the name of your YouTube channel?
Come On Homesteading. It's C''MON, like come on, you know, homesteading. And then I also have a blog channel that's Come On Keeping It Real. It's a daily vlog of this lifestyle. And that's all about motivating people to take another step closer to their goals. Take the small step. You can't do it all at one time. You can't just jump out here and do this. But each day, just take a small step. One day you're going to get there. And also doing something nice for other people and reaching out to somebody that you ain't talked to for a while, because tomorrow's not promised. And a lot of us, and I'm sure y'all and everybody else, has that one person they ain't talked to for a long time and honestly can't even remember why. You know what I mean? Well, if you wait too long, you might not ever get to speak with them. So I kind of close out my videos, my daily vlogs every day saying, do something nice for somebody, take a step closer to your goals, and reach out to somebody you haven't spoke to in a while. With the social media and all that other stuff, it's very easy to just send a message nowadays. And sometimes that message will change everybody's day.
What do you envision for the future of this meetup?
Hopefully it continues to grow, the community grows, and we just raise awareness for kids and try to help as many kids as we can and as many veterans as we can. And then there's a lot of other organizations and stuff that we're passionate about too, and just kind of expanding it as we grow and try to help as many people as we can, and try to hammer in the fact of love thy neighbor. You know, just in this busy world and connected world that we have right now, it is very easy to just only think about you. You know what I mean? And people don't think about their neighbors anymore. So we really want to bring in that love thy neighbor. I know for a fact if something was to happen right now, I can make a phone call and I'll have people at my house that will drop whatever and come help me, no questions asked, nothing in return and stuff like that. And we're trying to get that kind of back into the mainstream.
David and the other organizers hope to make this a yearly event, building on the success and community spirit they've established this weekend. With channels like Come On Keeping It Real, Drew's Lens, Dreaming with Drifters, and Ridge Life all coming together, the Blue Mountain Lake Homesteaders Meetup has certainly set a high bar for future gatherings.
I wasn't ready. Oh, it's so cold, man. Come on, give me a break over here, buddy. Oh! You can let it right up in. Oh, it's so scary, man. He's got an arm on him. Please. Hey, you can sit in this, buddy.